everyone, and welcome to another episode of Red Valkyrie Presents. I'm, of course, Shae the Red. A little less red today. And I'm here with my awesome co-host, Alex, aka CY.borg Valkyrie. How are you doing, Alex?
I am doing awesome. Look
Nice.
at my amazing co-host and her mad foam skills up there.
Yeah, this is...
I love it.
I need to stop saving stuff to the last minute, because this nose is not going to work, and I'm definitely going to be taking it off in just a second. But
no worries.
We're here with the amazing Mike. How are you doing, sir?
I am doing wonderful, except for, a lack of sleep and a lot of hyperventilation last night. But yeah, I'm doing awesome.
That's great. I'm really very happy to see how well you started out. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very
that
cool.
blew me away.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because,
Yeah.
it's badass. Thank you very much, Luke. I appreciate it. CY.borg says so blue. We have someone on Facebook. Hello, Doris Jones.
Hey, Doris.
Thank you for watching us on Facebook.
Yeah, Doris is a wonderful person who does a lot of things in your writing and comics as well, as far as I know. I don't know that much about her.
Wolvie, I feel like we need to have a conversation if you think that this is what a cow looks like.
At
we
most
have
a milk
lot of
cow.
conversation if this is what you think a cow looks like. This is not...
This is how you get the blue milk.
I know I broke the illusion. It's because, honestly, I didn't fully think through this piece, and it won't stay comfortably. So, y'all got a start with it. I took a picture, so it's immortalized, and I'm not wearing it the rest of the time.
Wait, does that make me trouble?
Yes, that is you are trouble.
I see.
Normally I am.
You can't be trouble. You're the guest of honor, so...
No, then I'm especially trouble.
Oh, yeah, that's true, actually.
Then it's double trouble.
Alright, so we are here to talk about... You launched this, 24 hours ago.
Yeah,
And,
just over.
And you've already done phenomenal.
You've already tripled your goal.
Yes, which is absolutely stellar. Do you want us to play your trailer before we get into it?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Nothing that's going to copyright strike us, right? No copyright any...
No. It's
Okay.
it's all royalty free and no worries.
Perfect. All right, let's take a look. Heck yeah, that's awesome. That comment from Doris was amazing.
That's adorable. Thank you, sir. Doris, that is absolutely humbling.
That's what we like to hear. We like to hear people are inspired to try new things because of other creators that they see. I like how Past Master Dan is trying to understand why I'm blue and then comes back with, "Oh, cosplay. That's right." I literally do it for every single Red Valkyrie Presents. But yeah, we'll pretend it's a new thing.
She is this little guy, who is the main character of Life on Cora 2.
Yes.
He is
He's
called
adorable.
Grunt, and he really wants to fly.
He tries so hard. So hard.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Critical Blast. I try very hard. And for we got a couple people that just came in, so I'll do it again. This is the full cosplay. Let me get the. There we go.
There we go.
So that's the full one. It's just not plausible to stream like this the entire time, so I'm not going to keep the nose up.
Sure it is. It just makes you sound all echoey. So it's kind
exactly.
of
Between the echo sound and my inability to breathe through my nose. So we're just going to take it off.
Very important.
I like breathing. Breathing's always nice.
Yeah.
It's the little things in life, breathing.
respiration.
Small
just
things.
tiny things.
Exactly. All right, so this is Life on Cora 4.
Yes.
This is you just kind of just hammering away at this world and creating so many awesome books. So on 3 we were talking about the little guy that wanted to fly, and now it looks like we're going underwater for 4.
3 was the rock people.
Oh yeah, 3 was rock. My bad. 2 was the guy that wanted to fly.
Yes. And so this is about the Misyus, who live very deep under the sea of Cora, of this extremely strange world. And they have a very strict society where your inner talent defines who you are, who you work with, who you are in contact with, like pretty much everything. Like that's everything to. And so we follow Calais, a very young Misyus who doesn't want to be what he actually is, and gets bullied for it. He doesn't like it, and he gets an errand by an elder that actually chose his inner talent to go look for a stone, because he is a stone collector and trader. And through that little adventure, he learns that life can be more for him. He can he can learn new skills. He doesn't have to be defined by just one thing, but it takes effort.
That's very true. So I love it. We talked about this on all of the other ones. I love that you don't have any red or any yellow.
Yes. The rules are a little broken here.
A tiny bit.
A tiny bit. And the reason is that because they're so far down in the sea, light frequency is lower. And so red reflections are actually possible at that point.
Gotcha.
So that's why it's a little more vibrant than the previous ones as well.
It's a little variation in there, but this is you always do such interesting settings and interesting looking characters, and this is I feel like this one is probably the most interesting out of the 4 that I've seen so far. Like, this definitely is amazing. Phil, I understand that you're also tall, but simply because I'm going to beat the crap out of you, bring that tiny ass over here and I will beat you down. No, it is not a furry stream. Good hell, I can't with these people.
No, it's an all-ages stream about world exploration by all means.
Yeah. Except, our channel is not all
creatures.
ages. But other than the story is all ages.
No, stories are all ages.
Yes.
I'm definitely not an all ages kind of guy. You'll hear me say all kinds of terrible shit on a daily basis. So.
All right, so I'm just gonna go back up to the top real quick. So you're at 15 backers so far.
Yes.
29 days left because you just launched. So you're only 5 away from unlocking the first stretch goal, which is everybody getting this A4 print for free.
And for the ones that backed issue 3, then it's gonna be pretty thick paper, and high quality printing. I don't settle for less.
No, Mike is about quality for sure. At 40 backers, you're looking at doing a bookmark.
Yes, and that what you're seeing right there is not what it's gonna be. They're actually gonna be a creature design on it with the description of how they actually live and everything. So it's a little more in depth and a little more world building that you won't see in the comic itself.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. At 60 backers, you are adding 4 more pages into the book.
Yes, and that's going to be concept art, that's going to be character concepts, it's going to be extra world building and fluff text. Because, I wrote entire essays about this world.
Right.
But, I got everything down from how gravity works down to, how the single cloud actually manages to give water constantly and stuff like that.
Right,
so
right.
There is a lot going on. You just don't read about it. It's not an info dump. I got 32 pages to tell a tiny story, and I'd rather have it be about the characters than the world.
I totally get that. And so I pulled up, because I always end up having 2 of the campaign so I can track if you get any backers and things like that. But I happened to be on Life on Cora number 3 because that's where I got my reference for today's cosplay. In the first 24 hours of 4, you have already blown past the entirety of campaign 3.
I know. I am still in awe.
That is insane. So for the first campaign, you were literally $1 shy of 1,500, and for this campaign, in your first 24 hours, you're at 1,859 already.
Yes.
That is crazy. That is a really, really good growth for you, and I think that you're showing so much work and so much progress that you're really making people interested in this world and wanting to know more and wanting to get catch-up bundles, and so they can figure out what's going on and all that. So that is awesome. 100% amazing to see. It makes me very happy. And your shipping prices, of course, are still quite inexpensive. You're doing €8 all around,
yes.
Unless you're in the Netherlands, in which case it's free.
And that is because I've been talking to RJ on Critical Blast, and Life on Cora is a pretty light comic, so I managed to put 120, 150 copies in a single box to be at the maximum amount that I could send over to him. And at that point, I would be paying literally 6 or 7 euro cents per copy to send it over to the US. And from there, it's just local shipping, which is $6.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, €8 covers everything.
That is awesome. That is so good. Mobig says, what started as extra credit for your AP Snorkology class for his Snork's appreciation degree. So I guess a SAB, Snork's appreciation bachelor's, has evolved into so much more.
Yes. Yes.
Nice. I like it. So you've got a couple different tiers, and I know that we're already hitting through this so fast, but it's just because there's pretty stuff. There's so much pretty things to look at. So we'll go over your tiers in a second. One thing that I did want to talk about that we so briefly touched on, but that I know that you talked about on another stream. You already know what I'm going to say.
Yes.
It's the plushies. Explain
Yes.
what is happening with plushies.
Okay, so yesterday on the global frequency, and I'm pretty sure quite a lot of people already heard about this. You can check it out in the updates as well. I put it in there. So I was already working on a plushie for Otzi, the main character of the first issue. But then my interviewer was like, you know what? It would be really fun to put, a rock pillow or something in.
Yeah.
And the chat went insane.
Of course they did.
So I was like, you know what? You're right. We're gonna do it. And I am handcrafting 5 Octas plushies that are only gonna be available here. I will actually put it in the campaign and update everyone about it once I have a prototype made of it. You know, I started on it. It's a tiny bit of scrap fabric,
Oh,
but
let's see. Do it again.
so
Oh my gosh.
this is only the torso. So you know, it's gonna be a fleece.
It's pretty good
What?
for a mock-up torso.
Yeah, no, I know how to sew. I have a lot more hobbies than people think. You know, they see me drawing all day, but I know a lot of things.
Yeah, I feel you. I understand this life.
You know,
How big are you looking at?
23 centimeters or 10 inches.
Okay. That's a sizable plushie. That's not bad.
I got big hands. I can't make them any smaller.
That's fair. That's fair. It is difficult to sew that small.
Oh, man.
Are you hand stitching or machine stitching?
I'm machine stitching.
Okay, good. So at least there's that bit of help. But it's still really hard if you've got really big hands to try and be like tiny little pieces of fabric through to make it smaller. And your rock people have a lot of depth. If you guys haven't seen them, go check out Life on Cora 3. I know the campaign's closed, but you can go through and see some of the art. So much detail on these little rock guys. They are adorable. And like we had said before, they're kind of like this little rolly rock around stalker-esque thing. Like they just kind of follow people when they're interested in them. They're like, hey, what are you doing? I'm just gonna walk with you. And it's like, go away, you weird rock man.
They just want to know about everything. They can't talk.
Yeah, right?
Like, they literally have just one eye hole in the center of their head, you know, and that's it, you know.
It's the only place I can see. I have to follow you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can't understand what's happening. I love Doris's comment. It must be a huggable size. I agree.
Yes.
Apparently, Crack Pack is all about them rocks. I think that you're gonna run into a big issue when you sell out in the first 5 minutes of all 5 of them, to where people are going to harass you for more.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Just be prepared.
But I also said on the global frequency, if I had hit 4,000 euros, then I will make the plushies for Etsy available.
Nice.
So 2,500 away.
Ooh, that's not
So, I mean, I was going to make them anyway, and I was going to put them in for Love and Cora 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going to come out from China, so it might take a while. And that's why I was like, yeah, let's wait on that, you know, until I have the prototype and everything ready, because I haven't even done that.
Right.
Like, I started talking to the manufacturer like 3 weeks ago. So until that's why I was like, take it easy on that, you know, take it out of my own pocket and make sure that I can give a proper product first.
That's fair. That's fair. I really appreciate that. I do think that the demand is going to be there, because who doesn't want a really cute plushie?
Yes.
Another thing that this makes me think of, because a lot of people have been toying around with like glow in the dark fabric and stuff.
Oh yes.
And I'm
that
just
would be
saying, all of
awesome.
his little dots and his hair. And
Oh
all that,
my
if
God.
you could make it, that would be so cool.
Oh my God.
It's a lot to do, and I probably wouldn't recommend it for this campaign right now, but for the future.
I mean, I'm going to be stuck on the rock people for a couple of days still. I mean, I made the
Oh,
pattern in an hour this morning. That wasn't the issue. You know,
Yep.
that's straight in my head, and it's making them, you know, and actually putting everything inside and
Yeah, sitting down and piecing them together and stuffing them and whip stitching them closed. And yeah.
Oh,
I know.
yes.
I feel you. I've done so many, like I made sock monkeys for people's kids, and good hell. And then trying to stitch something that is going to be secure enough that it's not going to come back apart. That's really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Super, super fun. Especially when you give it to a small child, because, wow. They're just hellions. Anyway. All right, so let's look over your all of your tiers that you have on offer.
The Life on Cora Deep Dive, all covers, all previous issues, the full pack.
Awesome.
Deep
so this
dive.
Is giving you five books because you're getting 1, 2, 3, and then both covers for 4.
Yes.
Okay.
So the black and white cover by Rich Parada, which is still currently a work in progress on the panel, he will send it out to me later tonight, or maybe
so
tomorrow.
You're
and then
getting 6 then?
Yes, you would get 6 comics.
Okay. You the included items. You're missing one of the other variants.
Yeah, because just click either variant, and I will send you both.
Okay.
It's just the way that Indiegogo is set up.
Okay. There's definitely ways around it, but yeah. Well, we can talk about that later. Okay, digital copy. What? Sorry.
I'm just whispering digital.
Yeah. There you go. Where's ramen? Somebody find ramen. There's digital. And there's a digital catch-up tier, ramen. I don't want to hear you complain about not having digital. It's all right.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's all in there.
It's all in there. He's like, I know. I understand.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So for $5, you can get Life on Cora 4. For $12, you can get 1 through 4, which is awesome. We have a question from Past Master Danny. Says, where are they shipping from?
We are shipping from the Netherlands, and so if you are in the United States, then I will send it out over to Critical Blast with like the whole package, like everyone, and he will send it out from within the United States, and that's why the shipping is this low.
Yes.
So it's only €8 or about $10.
Yep. So it's rather affordable, considering what it would be otherwise, which is $20, $30, $40. Past Mr. Dan, thank you for stopping by. He says you got to go eat dinner with my mom-in-law. See ya. And then he says, I am cosplaying too. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are, sir. Don't have words.
With a mother-in-law, I'm not going to hazard a guess.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Nope. I was going to leave that one alone. And look at, oh my gosh, it doesn't show on here, but the one that won't show is the smiley face with the fake nose and mustache on the glasses. I like it. Oh, he says his avatar. His avatar is what he's cosplaying.
Oh.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Wow. That's Barf. I think that's Barf from Spaceballs.
Yes.
Nice. Very nice. Okay.
Oh, it's Lone Star and his sidekick Puke. Baff, Puke, whatever.
Yeah, close enough.
Alright, so if you just... A Marf. If you just want a physical copy, you're looking at about $12 plus shipping, so you're looking at $22? That's not bad.
22, just about, yeah.
Or you can get the variant. And this is either one of the variants you can pick. So either the black and white variant or the purple cover, which is this one, right?
Yes.
Very cool, very cool.
So that's the main cover. Then the physical catch-up tier, so all issues, all main covers for 41 USD. So
not bad.
Yeah.
Catch-up tier plus variant. So this is the same, just with the variant cover instead.
Yes.
Life on Cora, so all 3 versions of Life on Cora 4. Which
Yes.
is awesome. And then this is where things get crazy, because you're offering an original page from the comic
Yes.
plus the main cover for $73.
Yep. So when you pick one, I will send out the black and white PDF to you, and you can pick and choose. And the shipping is a little higher on these because I will ship them out personally.
Right.
because Shae can attest, I want them to arrive safely. You saw the
And
amount of
they
tape.
do. They come safe.
That is definitely my main point to make sure that everything I send out doesn't get any damage whatsoever.
Yep. So that's a really inexpensive price for you to get an original page from the comic. So if you are a collector, you want to get some awesome art and stuff like that, that is an insanely good deal. Yeah, Mobig says make sure those rocks don't get damaged in the mail.
Don't worry, they're gonna be they're gonna look like a kid in a safeguard with the amount of bubble wrap that's gonna be around them. Nice.
You're making bubble kids.
Yes, they're gonna be my bubble babies.
Nice. I need you to get labels after you finish bubble wrapping them, and just seal it with a thing that says "My Bubble Baby," and then just send them out.
Yes, I'm gonna keep that in there.
Yes, it has to happen. Okay, and then for the same price, if you don't want the original page, but you want a commission instead, still $73 US, which is a fucking steal, people. That is so inexpensive.
I charge about double for commissions outside of this, so yes, it's a steal. I don't care. People come up with the most crazy and fun things imaginable. During campaigns like these, I have had really awesome commission requests on Life of Cora 3, and I'm cool with the prices. They're worth my time. So yeah.
Awesome. That is awesome. All right, and then an A3. So if you want a bigger commission, the price jumps a bit. And both of these are black and white commissions?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you ask really, really, really nicely, then I might watercolor or alcohol marker it. So,
awesome.
Don't worry about it.
Look, this is how you guys win, is because Mike's just gonna give away everything because that's what he does.
And well, just a bit.
Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Okay, so main cover inks. This is for the...
Yes, and there's a little thing behind that. Okay. So, Rich Parada and I both, I penciled the cover, and this is my version, which is an A3, and then he made his version in A4 because he offered to ink it as well, and I was like, hell yeah.
Wow. So you can either get your version of the
Shall we get off my... there was a cat on my art. Yes.
Of course, there's a cat on your art. That's how cats are.
Oh god, yeah, you should have tried... I've had to keep her paw away from my sewing machine at least 20 times this morning.
Yeah, I believe it. So, what's that thing? Be like, don't do that.
That's the way you lose a paw.
Yes.
A, I don't want to take you to the vet, and B, I don't want you to get blood on my prototype, okay? So, and B's hitting a little higher right now because this has been a pain in the ass. So, you just leave somewhere else.
I have to wipe her paws from black ink plenty of times already.
Aww.
So,
Yeah, she's a cat. That's what cats do. It's okay.
What
right
is
now
this?
I'm fighting with the dog that keeps trying to get into everything. So
yep.
I feel you. All right, and then for $363, you can create a Life on Cora character following a couple of very basic guidelines, like no magic, no humanoids, no red or yellow hues. Otherwise,
yes.
Have fun.
And that's because I've had people since Life on Cora 1 come back to me like, you know what would be cool in the background? This kind of creature. And like, you know what? Yeah, that would work. And it's a fun little interaction. So, yeah. And so I offered to, so I'm offering two spots for that, and it will get you the entire series, and it will be a canon creature that will appear in the comics.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Do you have any minimum amount of time that you're going to have those creatures appear, or?
No, they're like, if after the campaign is over and we talked things through and we had a design that we both like the commissioner and myself, then it's just gonna appear in the background depending on where the creature lives. They're gonna get their own descriptions and their own spot in the encyclopedia and everything. So
that's awesome. Oh my goodness. All right, and then already sold
yes.
out.
Yeah,
So
I still can't believe it.
I know it's gone, but what was it?
We would create an entire story with either a creature that you wanted to design yourself or that was already in the series. And my writers, my colorist, the whole shebang would take you aside and we would make a canon issue with you that we would publish as well. Full credits to, the person that actually took the tier.
Wow, that's insane. So are you going to offer it in like Life on Cora 5?
Not
as
sure.
Like
It depends.
Or
no. It's going to be a full issue. Like it's going to
wow.
be A4 just like the others. Full on.
That is awesome. That is really cool. So I really love, like I was saying before, and I think a lot of this is just because like you went underwater this time, and so getting to see all of these colors and know that like a lot of this is glowy, a lot of this is,
yes,
you know what I mean, like it makes the environments so unbelievably interesting. Like right here where he's on this little cliff edge, and it's one of those like that's still underwater, so he's just going deeper.
Yes,
which is,
yes,
if you're like me, that's horrifying. It's like the scariest thing in the world to me. But it's so pretty, and it's like so well done, like the little
and
glint in his eye and all of the.
Let me grab the black and white page for you.
Okay.
So I'll show you what I give my colorist, and I give her no art direction whatsoever. So this is all her.
Awesome.
Find it.
And you can find it through the 500 pages I have.
No. I got a separate folder for it.
Oh, nice.
I keep buying new folders because, yeah, I like to be organized in that regard.
I gotcha.
So, here's the page.
Oh, wow.
This took about 4 hours to ink. Yes, it is still available.
I gotta say, I really love the choices that she made with all of the little, like, amoeba glowy bits.
Yes.
Going all the way up and everything. That looks really, really good. That's awesome. Oh, well, I'm sorry, this dog is driving me insane today. Just
So
got
at
back.
20, you're getting the free A4 print. You're really close to that already.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Like, I did not expect that. It's, I was... Oh, damn.
You're even closer.
Damn.
Yes, you are. And I will say, this isn't. That's not my best.
1,600 euros. Whoa. Dude.
Yes.
Thank
you're
you.
doing awesome, man. Yeah. Ooh, I haven't backed this yet. Ooh, fantastic. What level am I back? But wait. You're gonna add those little rock stuffies, and you're gonna upset me because I'm gonna back, and then I'm.
And yeah.
They're gonna be a separate tier, so.
Okay.
Um.
Watching you.
Little thing though, because I know you guys are very much into patches. So if you scroll up a bit,
Oh.
so just go all the way to the top, because we're only $50 away from reaching 2Ks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how about a 2K? I'll add those patches.
Yes, that'd be amazing. Oh, it'd be so good.
As she shackles her dog real quick.
I'm just gonna kill the puppy. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Now she thinks you want to play.
I know she's killing me. She's literally like, she just grabbed this that is
What the
not
hell?
for her.
What is that?
This is what I'm gonna use for when I have to paper mache shit. She just decided to grab it by the handle and start running down. Like, she's like, "This is mine now." I'm like,
No.
"Stop it!" Oh, she does this every time, and she always waits until I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming, when I'm getting ready to stream, she'll just lay down. She's just chill. Everything's fine. The second I start streaming, she's like, "What can I get into? I'm gonna grab everything."
You're distracted.
Exactly. So for the Life on Cora patch, because I know we were talking about that, are you looking at the logo?
Yes, I want to get the logo as a patch. I think that see, string from when it was working earlier today.
Nice. Look at you, just like, I just found it.
No, it was stuck to my hand.
Fantastic.
Story of my
That's
life.
amazing. Right? Yeah, that, so $50 away is, you're saying it at 2,000?
So one more backer, and I'm adding patches. That's just going to be an extra thing for physical
Okay.
backers.
That's, Cy, what are you typing to me?
I'm not. I'm typing other things. I have a job.
Do you?
Asshole.
Oh my gosh. Kiba, don't make me kill you, please. I don't want to kill you live on air.
Yeah, we do that kind of shit off air.
One
Yeah.
second.
Oh god.
Doggos.
No.
No.
The struggle is real. I know it all too well.
Mild heart attack. We're fine now. She grabbed the resin box, but luckily none of the resin is in it.
Oof.
Because I know her. And
She
I
wants to
know-
be immortal. Cast herself in resin.
I can't. This dog is so
Like the dog from Futurama.
There you go.
No.
Alright, so how many pages is Life on Cora for?
32. Like every issue is going to be is 32 pages again.
Awesome.
Except for the first one, because that was, the first time I published a comic and made a comic completely in the first place.
Mhm.
But yeah, we're going to keep to 32-page stories. And it works. It makes for a really easy, wonderful read, in my opinion, where, you get a standalone story every single time.
Right. Well, and it's enough for you to sit down and read and enjoy, but not so much that, I've had a couple of comics that I've started reading that are so long that I have to take a break halfway through, and then when I go back to read again, I have to
Catch back up.
go
backtrack
read
and,
a couple pages before it to know what it was even happening. Like, I'll start reading and I'm like, wait, what? It's because you get tired. You start to, you read it, but you don't digest it and stuff like that. So being able to see, get through an entire arc and be like, oh, that was, it wasn't too short. Everything didn't feel rushed, but it wasn't so long that, that it felt like it was, too.
And I really have to apologize to you too as well, because so far to pretty much everyone that has been that has had me on their stream, I sent out there we go. See, there we go, patches. So I sent out a preview of the entire comic so far. There's only a couple of pages left that need to be colored.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, the dog.
Yes.
But yeah, it's all readable and ready pretty much.
Awesome. That's great.
But I completely I don't know why it skipped my mind on you guys. It's because
But,
most of
you
the
know,
people.
as long as you give us a fair shot at getting a rock plushie, I think we can probably.
I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up. I gotta hit up the global frequency before it goes live. I need to hit up you. There's a couple more people that are anxiously waiting. But
I'm just saying, you did forget about us.
Yeah. Guilt.
Is it working? If it's working, then yes, we'll keep doing it.
If not, you just feel like an asshole.
If not, it's working, so be quiet. I know it's working. It's fine. Yeah, so I'm really excited for this because I did get my last backing, of course, and that awesome page. I think that I showed it. Didn't I show it on a regen cycle?
I think you did, yes.
I missed it myself because that's in the middle of the night for me. So.
Oh yeah, no. Regen cycle is a rough one for you to watch. But I did show it on one, not this last week or the week before. I think it was the week before that is when I got it. So, but having the original art and the fact that you have it for so inexpensive, like it is such a good deal to own actual original art is, it's a really cool and kind of addictive thing to have. Because now I'm like, but it's so pretty and I'm just going to put it over there on the wall and
then I could get it a friend.
That.
Yeah, no, like it's if you check out my YouTube channel or if you know me on Facebook, I'm often inking with Rich Parada, inking on my own, working with Nina Aberline. It's all traditionally inked.
Awesome. That is amazing. Well, is there any other little tidbits or anything that you want to share about life on Cora 4 before we wrap? Because honestly, the chat has just said that they think it's awesome and then have made comments about the dog. So I'm assuming they don't have any other questions. But I want to, of course, give you an opportunity if you have any other little bits that you wanted to add in there.
Well, at 4K, like 4,000 euros, not
Not
US dollars. I will add the plushie line, like the Love and Core 1 plushie. Like that's gonna be a complete line. I'm gonna have 100 made anyway. That was on the planning in any case. They might take a little longer to deliver. And you would get your comics later because I'd rather combine them.
Yeah.
But they at 4K. If we manage to get that, then yes, that will be an extra tier.
I mean, 23.39 euro from that, so it's pretty possible.
He's basically there.
You're like you're well on the way. I'm just saying.
I was number one trending on Indiegogo all day today.
That's awesome. That is so good.
It's incredible.
Well, and it gets you in front of a new audience, and it gets more people
Yes.
able to see it, which is amazing too, because it can be very difficult to kind of expand, and especially for you, you're working at such a disadvantage because when most of us are awake, it's so late for you, and so you're trying to stream and be like, look at how great this is, and you're like, I could do this at noon on the East Coast, which is like really early on the West Coast, and they're really not going to be paying attention that early.
No, I know it's really annoying, but I'm glad with the audience. I'm really happy with the audience that I've managed to get so far.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad to see that it's growing like this. And I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, I got scripts ready up until Love and Core 10.
Nice. That's
so
awesome.
My writers are absolutely insane. They are very enthusiastic, to the point where I have to hold them as an editor, going, guys, No magic, no red and red and yellow.
That far.
No, it's
Rein it in.
yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep going on the series as well.
That's
you know,
awesome.
and I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and my company Various and Ends is expanding as well. So
Awesome.
there are new series coming up. The writer for Love and Cora 3 pitched a 6-issue story to me that is already in production. That's gonna come in
Cool.
later this year. And my colorist offered a graphic novel one-shot that is in production as well now. So
Very cool. Look at you. You're just developing all the things.
it's fun to be expanding like this with people that I can trust, and you know, that have shown themselves that they will put in just as much effort as I try to, and are willing to really go the extra mile, just because they believe in me as much as I believe in them.
That's awesome. And this is the kind of stuff that we want to hear about. We want to hear about people who are not only developing great stories and having a good IP that's a continuing story and constantly delivering and constantly showing the same level or better quality, because I do think with every issue your art is getting better, your colorist is getting better, things are constantly one-upping the issue before it, which is what you want to see. But then on top of that, you're over here talking about it isn't just life on Cora, it's Fairies and Ends, it's the business that you're trying to build, and the fact that you're expanding that, and the fact that that's becoming something much greater than what it was when you first started. That is what I love. That is my favorite part of this, is seeing people succeed, and seeing people succeed no matter how great or how little it may seem to other people. You're succeeding in a way where it's like, we're expanding. Like, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I would have never thought I would have a company with employees and expand it. But that's where you are now. And now you're getting to a point where it's like, the more you do this, the more it is that this is what you get to do. And the more you get to put into it, you get to make plushies, you get to do all these like crazy things. You get to do a lot more than what you ever thought you were going to. And that is so amazing. So, super congrats. You were doing phenomenal. I really, really want to see you break that 4,000 euro.
Yeah, that would
for
be
like
awesome.
a million reasons, but one of the big reasons is I really want to play. Like, I got plushies back there. I've got I actually do have my tentacle grape.
Let me grab the design for the plushie that I'm going to make anyway. Promo art. There we go.
Shae, I don't suppose you have your tentacle in the office, right?
I don't. I could go grab it, but it would take a second.
Aww.
I could go grab it. It would just take a second.
I'll vamp for a second for you.
Okay. I'll be
We'll
right
take
back.
a look at what's being shared here.
So this is the main character for Love and Cora 1 that I have been saying I would love plushies of this creature from day one. And so I got to talk to multiple manufacturers and found one that that was cheap enough for me to consider it and to pay it out of my own pocket, because I'm not afraid to invest money in things that I trust will sell, and this is definitely one of them. And holy crap, backer number 18. Dude. Lofar, you're the best. Hail, dude.
Okay. No, negative.
Yes.
Not in support of Psy.
Yes. Yeah.
Next time we have Mike on, I'm doing purple. Just to spite you.
Blue.
Nope.
Blue.
Horrible. This is the cutest damn thing ever. This is the mock-up. Oh my gosh.
This is the mock-up.
Oh, it's amazing. Did you see Lothar D, Backer 18?
Yes.
I already highlighted it.
Yes.
Well, but did you do this though?
Yes, I've refreshed it. It hasn't changed.
No, because
You can't.
there is a reason. Because Nina was the very first backer on the campaign, but she screwed up her payment info the first time. So the first backer is backer number 2. So
It's all ridiculous. So Sai wanted me to show off my tentacle grape plushie.
oh God, yes,
Yes.
I approve.
Tentacle grape plushie. He actually belongs. Oh gosh, they put beans in the bottom of him, so I'll actually sit up and everything. He does belong back here. We'll get a more permanent space.
That's
for him.
adorable.
Yeah, there he is. Yes. Tentacle grape.
The brand
so
is not adorable, but
The brand is raunchy as hell. But they make me laugh. So
I guess that tweet that I tagged them on and said you need to get that plushie back in stock worked.
they got it back in stock very quickly because all of a sudden they're like, it is now back in stock. And I went, oh, I have to buy it. And so I went and bought it. And I was like, damn, that was kind of like a reverse work because it definitely got me like 1,000% got me screwed over. It was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go back it. I'm gonna go grab one right now.
But yeah,
Like,
at 4,000 euros, we're gonna add that to the campaign.
hell yes. That's gonna be awesome. Oh, I hate how long Indiegogo takes to refresh because I really want to see this live, but it's just refusing. So very frustrating.
Yeah, I'm refreshing too.
The tentacle should be purple too, though. But see, that's the thing is they want a realistic tentacle.
I mean, you have to have tentacle realism. Otherwise, what's the
Right.
point?
Yeah.
The best part, and Mike, I don't know if you've seen this, the best part is the way that they market that thing is a chick who is completely nude. She has her hair coming down, so she's turned so you can't actually see anything, and she put the plushie in between her legs. So it just comes out holding the grapes.
It
And
sells
she's like,
itself.
And I was like,
Yes,
oh.
it's at that point. It's
Wow.
it's given. Yes.
None of us have even tasted the drink, which they do sell, but
They do sell, and they're coming out with orange now. I do believe. I think that's the one.
I voted fruit punch, bitches.
I voted fruit punch as well, but I think the orange won. So tentacle grape is going to have orange as well. That's ridiculous.
But you guys, you heard it first. We hit $2,000. We're gonna add patches to the campaign. That's gonna be a stretch goal add-on. So that's gonna be a
Yay.
free extra thing.
Oh, that's awesome! I'm so excited. I can't wait to have a Life on Cora patch for my jacket to go with all my other patches. It's gonna be amazing. You just made my day. Thank you so much.
I know. That's why I was keeping it off.
I know I did. So that's right. Now you have to be happy with me. Well, Mike, I'm so happy that we were able to get you back on.
Yeah.
And we were able to talk Life on Cora 4 because you're just killing it and doing amazing stuff. And this is just gonna be an awesome continuation. I think this whole everything with the campaign just seems like so much fun.
My writer is doing a wonderful job. This is my second writer who wrote this. So the previous one was Martin Fisher, and this is Kimberly Kovac.
Okay.
And it's just a wonderful way that she wrote it and made a pretty heavy concept so easy to follow and read. You know, you could give this to your 6-year-old kid and he would follow along no problem and get a very valuable lesson out of it. But as a grown-up, you know, you can read it as a thinking back on glory days kind of thing. And the way she did it is absolutely wonderful.
That's awesome. That makes me super happy. See, now I know why it wasn't jumping. So we had already refreshed and caught. Yeah, because I was 19.
We're just impatient people.
I know.
She just hit the refresh on the wrong tab. I swear that's what happened.
I did the same yesterday. It happens.
Wrong tab?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit happens. All right, people. You know what? On that note, thank you so much, Mike, for hanging out with us. Thank you, everyone in the chat, everyone who backed. You guys are fucking stellar, as always.
You are amazing.
I can't wait to see the plushies. I cannot wait for the patch. The patch is going to be amazing. And honestly, just I'm so happy for you that everything is going so well. Yeah, I know it's on brand. I'm sorry. It's fine. I'll just put. Hold on. Redeeming. Redeeming.
Hold on.
Hey, these are nice ribbons.
Those are ribbons of shame!
I'd wear them on the inside if I was you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. It's fine. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, and we will catch you all at 8 o'clock.
At
See you
8
later.
o'clock. Bye.
Take it easy, lovely.